was very meaningful that they actually requested water from us.
When I got into the project, I had the mindset like, yeah, I'm gonna go help people and I'm going to provide the service. And what I gained from the project, I feel, was so much more than what I gave.
We, as a team, had chosen to walk the pipe alignment. Every part of the way, we had Maasai people, women, men, children coming out to greet us.
And like you can't dream it up once you get there. The journey that you have, you're thinking about the tasks you have to do, and then a giraffe runs by, and you snap out of this reverie you're in, and you realize, oh, this is like the dream.
You chat with these folks and you realize their wants and their needs are the same as yours. They want to improve their life, and they most desperately want to improve the life of their children.
It's one of the reasons that I got into engineering in the first place, was to really do something that would help the general community, but then to expand that beyond just where I live. And you don't get much further away than Tanzania.
Naenda masaa matatu, na hiyo maji ambayo naenda kumkuta ni maji machafu, kwa sababu tunamlia na kujelea anachafua na ng'ombe ni hivyo. Kwa hiyo tunakunywa tunani uchafu ya wanyama yoyote.
These women spend a lot of time doing manual labor, but also preparation. So they travel great lengths for this water. And so that takes a lot of time out of their day, and then they're waiting in line to get this water. So if you can shave off that time, that allows them to use that time and be productive in other ways. And so this water project is gonna grow the economy in that village.
Umuhimu wetu kwenye ni sana ni kuleta huduma kwa wanakijiji, pia na kuwarahisishia. Sio kwenye umbali wa kama kilomita 3, nitakuwa pata kama kilomita 1.5, kilomita 2, wapate umbali wa uwiano kutoka PRV kwenye huduma ya maji.
Maji kwa karibu na chota asubuhi, kama ni kuni naenda, kama ni kibarua naenda, kama ni machungaji naenda. Sasa hivi maji kwa mbali unafanya hiyo kasi moja tu. Hiyo maji tu unatembea unakuja kwa kama muda imeisha kwenda nayo.
The community from the first day has been very energetic about inviting us in and receiving our help, and then very open to the discussions that we've had as far as maintaining this project. So as far as collaboration is concerned, the community has been very open to it and easy to talk to, or at least easy to approach. Unfortunately, it's not easy to talk to them because of the language barriers and the cultural barriers for that matter. And so that's been the hardest thing to kind of get beyond.
Kwa hiyo ni mtu anaweza kajiajiri, yani katika kwenye hata kabostani yake. Ile maji hata kama kana bili fulani hivi, lakini anaweza kajiajiri. Mtu anaweza kajiajiri badala ya kwenda mbali tena, anaweza kajiajiri hapa na kuendeleza maendeleo yako.
In order to ensure the sustainability of this water project, we have to get the community to recognize their ownership of this pipeline and of all the corresponding pieces of this water project. The Water Committee meets regularly. They discuss the challenges within the community. They work together to solve the water problems of the community, and a big piece of this project is making sure that they feel empowered, because they are empowered to really affect change in their community, and only they can do it. We can only do so much. So formation of the Water Committee is one of the most important, if not the most important part of this project.
Maji ikifika hapa karibu nafaidika, maana sitakaa tena na uchafu na kuwa kila mara na maji nachota kwa urahisi, maana sasa hivi tunachota maji kwa shida sana. Maji nayotumia si mazuri.
Water, without water, nothing we do. because nothing can survive without water. So when we have enough water in our community, it's a big development for our area.
Village Water Committee has been formed and it's in place. The objectives of this Water Village Committee, they are clearly stipulated. That is to make sure that the project is sustainable.
I think previously they did have a more reliable water source, and then they had a drought and everything just kind of dried up and they had to walk a very, very far distance. So this is really kind of changing their way of life and their day-to-day activities in a very positive way.
One of the things that I think gets missed is the growth of the engineer themselves. One of the interesting aspects that EWB does highlight is that we're building globally minded engineers. Having an understanding of a community on the other side of the world in a completely different context than what we know on a daily basis is changed your perspective.
When I was walking along the alignment and just making measurements, and while doing that, a lot of people would come to where I was and be curious about what we were doing. And in one of those instances, it was a group of women, and I was surprised to see how much of their experiences overlap with my experiences as a woman in the U.S. And it was very neat. It was very lighthearted, and it felt like I made a connection with someone, across the world.
I just think it's really fantastic. We can use our skills to help the Maasai and the Elerai community. But really, what's most valuable is using this as an opportunity to meet another culture. We're curious about them, but they are just as curious about us, and it's amazing to be able to share those thoughts and ideas with a culture that's so foreign.
I'm very grateful for the opportunity I had to work with the Maasai people. Engineers Without Borders did more than just provide engineering calculations and blueprints to a water supply project. I feel like we were there and we established real relationships and a real partnership with the community, and I can't wait to see that community thrive as a result of our collaboration with them.